This is the second video in the Turn Your Jeans into a Backpack videos. Here is a commercial backpack that I have that is empty. And you can see it's got several pockets, it's got a flap, it's got a drawstring, it's got extra straps in case you overfill it, which are leather. It's got padded straps on the back that are adjustable. Now the reason I'm mentioning this is because this is an average good backpack, and these are some of the features that you're going to be thinking about when you make a backpack out of jeans. So the first thing we want to do is measure, and I'm doing this on the chair, measure how long this one is, because this is going to tell you now to the flap. It's 17, but it's basically 15 inches tall. And at the widest part, about 15 inches wide, but of course with a drawstring at the top, it looks more like it has a teardrop shape. So I'm mentioning this for a reason. When you're thinking about making a backpack out of your jeans, you want to think about how many of these accessories or features do you want on your backpack, and that's going to determine the supplies that you're going to need. So we'll just start simply. So 15 by 15. So the first step in your backpack is to take a pair of jeans and cut them about 16 or 16 and a half inches long. Now I say that, save the legs because you're going to need the fabric. I say that because we're going to be putting a bottom in it, and you're going to need a seam allowance. You could even go to 17 inches if you wanted to. And then what you're going to do is these inner seams you're going to rip out. So that's the first step to making a backpack. Cut, let's say 17 inches from here to the waist, and then rip these seams out because we need to make a front piece and a back piece instead of a split piece. Now in the meantime, this is a woven belt which would make padded straps if you're interested in those. We'll probably have enough fabric to make plain straps. Here is an old belt that could act as a drawstring. A brown paper bag. Once you cut out your say 17 by 15 rectangle out of your jeans, I would make a brown paper pattern the same size. I would take brown paper bags, lay them out flat, tape them together if you need to, and make yourself a brown paper pattern for this pattern. So you're going to think about, you're going to need two D-rings for each. Yeah, 2 D-rings for each strap. If you decide on straps, or even if you decide to use fabric. If you don't want to use an old belt for a drawstring, you can think about rope. If you want to add pockets, you'll want to do that before we stitch everything together. So the first step is to cut them off, rip these seams out, and then start thinking about what you might want to add.